Welcome back. You're watching Weekend Prime now. Let's cross over live to lifestyle in Gigiri, where Sports Cabinet Secretary Ambassador Amina Mohammed is presiding over a fundraiser towards the first ever women-only rally to be held in March 2022 here in Kenya. Now, CS Amina is also the matron of the women rally. Our sports reporter Jeff Mogire is at the event and now joins us live. Jeff, good evening. Talk to us about this upcoming rally and the fundraising process so far.
Well, as you can see just right here, the fundraiser is going on and people are coming. They're calling ticket numbers and they're waiting for people to come in. There are many people here. I'm a sports CS. Amina Mohammed was here earlier and she talked to people here and she probably gave her contribution. She's part of the pioneers of this rally. That the idea came up in Naivasha when we were having WRC rally, and now we are going to have for the first time in East Africa and Sub-Saharan Africa, we're having women-only rally. The driver and the navigators are going to be women in this. The event is supposed to be going on up live in March from Turkana to Mombasa or from Nairobi to Amboseli. But we're waiting to see. As you can see, people are just giving in their tokens. But let me talk to one of the legendary drivers here who has done this thing for the longest time. He's going to tell us what does this mean for women, and we have not experienced such in Africa, and especially East Africa and Sub-Saharan Africa. Senior, just introduce yourself. You're live on TV, and tell us, what does this mean for you?
Walter Obad Okok finished the Safari Rally in 1979. But very quickly, this again is a very important milestone, because just like the Safari was an idea that was started by a few about 70 years ago, I'm glad to see, because in our roads today, if you turn, I think every other third or fourth car is driven by women, and I'm glad to see that the woman and the girl child is taking up this challenge very seriously, because really you don't need to be relying on somebody else of the other gender to know about a vehicle that you drive. You, and I've seen in other parts, and we now have an economy that is being driven by SMEs, and you have ladies who are mechanics. I'd like to see that whole program included, where there is a spin-off, not just in rallying, but in the support system. I remember that in 1974, and you talked about this rally starting and going through Turkana, the two African ladies that were the pioneers of this, the late Ambassador Mary Orierogo Manduli and Amina and Silvio Mino, that rally went through what is Chalbi Desert. I don't know how people
problem with the connection there, but that is Jeff Mogire there in that event that is being held in Lifestyle in Gigiri, where Sports Cabinet Secretary Ambassador Amina Mohammed is presiding over a fundraiser towards the first ever women-only rally to be held in March 2022 here in Kenya. Of course, something we're looking forward to. Well, that's all we had for viewers on KTN News. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Ashley Mazuri. Our sign language interpreter is Maresha Witi. We'll be back with our KTN home viewers with more sports news.